Welcome back to my channel. It is me, Reid, and today I have a very untraditional video. This is something completely different from whatever I posted on my channel previously. If you're new here, my name is Norman. I make fashion-related content across all my social media platforms, but that might change in the next couple of weeks or months. But yeah, if you're new here, subscribe to the channel because a lot of new content and a lot of new ideas will be posted very, very soon. Let's just get into some quick updates on like what this channel is going to be about moving forward, and just like why I haven't been posting any content recently outside of like YouTube shorts, but long form content such as this video you're watching right now. So let's just dive into the meat and potatoes. And while I'm talking about some channel updates, I'm going to talk to you about some recent pickups that I also have been purchasing during my time away from YouTube. So let's just talk about this first shoe right here. So recently I picked up a pair of Kobe 6s in the LA Dodgers colorway. Context, I'm from New York, so this is a very quote unquote, I guess, sacrilegious or whatever, but I really enjoy Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant is literally on my wall right now as a banner. So I take a lot of inspiration from him, and I wanted to get another pair of Kobe's back in my collection because the last Kobe I had was the Kobe 9 in the mango colorway, and that was like one of my favorite shoes of all time. I'm very annoyed that I got rid of them, but everything happens for a reason, and hopefully they come back out in the Pro Churro model. But yeah, and this is the shoe right here. So this is the left foot. We have the Kobe 6 in the LA Dodgers colorway, as you see right here. This is the first shoe I recently picked up. I'm very happy about it because I definitely enjoy Kobe shoes, or just Kobe, anything like Kobe merchandise, anything of that sort, I really enjoy. I might do a full-length review of this shoe again in the coming weeks, but for right now I'm just going to just briefly speak on this pickup. Picked them up from the sneakers app. My first sneakers app went on a pair of Kobe's in literally like years, but super thankful and super grateful I got these for retail because I was not paying resale for a pair of basketball sneakers at the end of the day. So that was my first shoe. I have like 10 more to talk about. But before I talk about any more shoes, I just want to say, like, moving forward on my channel, I will definitely take more precedence on uploading more, putting all my creative ideas out there and see what happens with them. I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm currently looking at my YouTube analytics, and a lot of people, or just a lot of people come to my channel for like my fashion reviews, my sneaker reviews, and just like random adventures revolving around like the entertainment industry, for example. My last big video in regards to that particular topic was like when I went out like summer 22 with my friend Daniel and my friend Katie. We went to like the Yeezy Gap pop-up in Times Square. Super crazy day in general. It was super random as well. And yeah, like stuff like that I want to try to like get into more, just be more, how do you say, more spontaneous with just like trying different fashion experiences out, such as like going to like random events, talking to people about their clothes, like anything in regards to like how they put the pieces together, what pieces they're looking forward to, stuff like that. Just having more conversations about fashion, because that is one of my passions currently in my life. So I just want to like dive more into that and like dive into more of like that spontaneity of fashion or of my creativity. So next shoe I want to talk about is a pair of KD 4s. These are the scoring title, or the scoring title colorway, as you see right here. Yellow, blue, and a clear outsole, or icy blue outsole. From right now, just me like touching the shoe is super, I wouldn't say grippy. Yeah, grippy. But like, yeah, these would definitely like hold up on the basketball court. But most times when I buy sneakers like this, is literally just to wear them casually. Back in my 2012 years, 2013 years, just wearing basketball, like real basketball kicks with your outfits was like the vibe, and I'm definitely trying to bring that back because I just enjoy sneakers. Again, sneakers is one of my passions, and that's why I dedicate a lot of time getting these items and also reviewing these items as well. I could pick these shoes up from Hibbett Sports. I'm low-key giving away the sauce of like how I get all my sneakers, but Hibbett Sports is definitely a resource business that I definitely shop at frequently. They have sales pretty frequently. If you just make an account, you can get like 20% off certain shoes, and that's what happens with these shoes. These retail for about $35, $40, somewhere around there. But I got these for like $80, and I was super ecstatic about that. And this is the second sneaker that I picked up recently. With that second sneaker, I just want to also double back on like what to expect from my channel. I expect a lot more vlogs. A lot of people, or a lot of my friends, have said to me like my vlogs were something that they watched and they got a lot of value out of. They were super fun to make, but it's just like I'm trying to get back into the habit of just like having my camera out there and just like recording these moments. Recently, I posted like a quick vlog, well, short form vlog on my Instagram, or just like a picnic with some of my friends from grad school, and making the video and also capturing the moments was like super fun for me, just because I have a lot of random adventures and stuff like that, but like having a moment and capturing that moment so I can like just go back to it like in the future. I'm like, oh my god, like this was so much fun, like I should definitely do this a lot more. But yeah, a lot of vlogs will be definitely coming back to the channel, and also a lot of short form vlogs in regards to YouTube Shorts will also be posted to the channel as well. Next up, we have another pair of KD4s. We have the KD4 in the Aunt Pearl colorway. Yeah, translucent also in the pink majority, and like a little gray in the back. And with the strap in the middle of the foot, that's like the biggest detail and biggest lure to the KD4s in my opinion. But yeah, shout out to my friend Sasha for grabbing these shoes for me. Again, I don't really talk about a lot of like people outside of my channel, but Sasha's one of my close friends in college, or grad school I should say. And yeah, they definitely held it down and bought these shoes for me, and shout out to them for just like holding it down and like being super clutch, because I always wanted a pair of KD4s, especially this colorway. Yeah, especially in this colorway as well. I have an experimental outfit in mind with this, but I'm not sure how it will look. But then again, like fashion is all about taking risks and chances, and I feel like the outfit I have in mind, if it comes to fruition from my mind into reality, is definitely look good. And whenever that happens, I'll definitely post it on my Instagram, or post it on a short form video, and you'll see that very soon. But yeah, these are the KD4s. I got these for retail through my friend Sasha, and shout out to you for helping me out with these. Okay, so my last video on my channel was basically talking about just like items I picked up from the thrift. Thrifting has been part of my my life, and in a sense, like I do a lot of thrifting with my friends and family, and it's definitely like a cool activity, because one, you can upcycle pieces that you find, and also just like a cool like bonding experience between people. Like, oh my god, this outfit looks, or this item looks so cool, I feel like this will look perfect for you, and like vice versa. And it's just a cool environment to allow your imagination to go wild and see an item and utilize it in a different manner in regards to the previous owner. Next up, we have a pair of Nike SB Pros, or low pros, in the Escargot colorway. My dad picked this up for me recently during the holiday season of last year. This shoe I'm definitely gonna make a video on, because I feel like this is like the best Nike SB for the dollar, in the sense of like how inexpensive it is right now on the Nike website, and also just like how comfortable and like cool the shoe is. Some cool details. It has like some, how do you say, it has like some suede, or like a very soft material on the shoe and lining, and that's one of my biggest pros for the shoe in general. But yeah, super nice shoe, super inexpensive. Thank you for my dad for copying these for me. These are skating shoes. I have a skateboard. I need to get back into skating, so those shoes might be skated, or I might purchase another one strictly to learn how to skate and do tricks and stuff like that. Nike SB has been a shoe or a silhouette that I've been wanting for a very long period of time, and like finally having that silhouette in my collection, or just in my collection in general, is super, like, how do you say, surreal, because like I always wanted a pair of any Nike SB shoes, and now I finally have a pair, and I also have another pair that I'm gonna show you right now. So next up, we have another pair of Nike SBs. I picked these up from the sneakers app. These are the Nike SB Low Pro in the collaboration with their skateboards. Again, I enjoy Nike SB silhouette, or just like how creative the team over at Nike is in regards to like making shoes like this. A very cool detail on the shoe is just the outsole right here, which is super nice in my opinion. And yeah, suede are on the toe cap and the heel, and just basically all like the paneling of the shoe. And yeah, this is super cool in my opinion, and I'm definitely gonna like make a good outfit with this particular shoe. Probably won't skate it just because I enjoy how cool the shoe is in general, but yeah, these will definitely be in my collection for like a long period of time. So I talked to you about 5 sneakers so far. I have about 5, 11, well, 6 more sneakers to talk about to you, just because like I've been picking these shoes up for, again, like a good chunk of time since I've been off of YouTube. Next shoe I want to talk to you about is the CB94. These shoes came out in 1994 for Charles Barkley. Super cool. I wore the shoe a couple times already. Again, this shoe is something I've been wanting in my collection for, again, a long period of time. I just enjoy how the aesthetic, or just the silhouette in general, looks. I feel like it will go very well with like some denim, or just like some sweats. And yeah, I enjoy the silhouette. It's super hard to put on. I might do a full length again, all the sneakers you see here, I'm definitely do like a full length review on them. But if you are looking into buying a pair of like CB94s or just Charles Barkley shoes in general, yeah, it's definitely hard to put on, because like the sock lining, or just like the opening of the shoe, is just like so narrow. But that's a con, but also a pro, just because like how secure my foot and ankle feels inside the shoe is, like, again, top tier. And that was my 6th pickup. Next up, we have a pair of Leahy Benberry Crocs in the Ube colorway. If you guys didn't know, purple is like one of the colors that I gravitate a lot towards. One of my favorite shoes in my collection are my core purple Jordan 1s, and they're purple. But yeah, this is super nice. I'm gonna definitely rock these during the summer. Yeah, definitely during the summer, and also next spring when the temperature decides to act correctly. But yeah, super cool shoe. My favorite detail on any Leahy Benberry Crocs are just the outsole, just because like it incorporates the human fingerprint, or specifically the creator's, his fingerprint inside the shoe. And that's super cool to me, and that's another big reason why I picked these bad boys up. I'm not sure if you guys remember, or obviously not, but Leahy had a sale on his website, and I got these for like $50. And I picked up like 3 pairs. I picked up one for myself, one for my girlfriend, and one for my sister. Yeah, I picked up the same colorway for my girlfriend. I picked up a yellow colorway for my sister, just because my sister enjoys like a lot of brighter colors, and that was super cool for me to allow her to get her, I think, her first pair of Leahy Crocs. Yeah, next up we have a new brand on my channel. They are the Salomon brand. So quick context for the brand, it's a brand primarily for hiking, or it was originally a snowboarding brand, but now it's transitioned into like streetwear, or just like hiking. We have the Salomon XT Pathways in a gray and black colorway. Something cool about the shoe is that it is waterproof. It has Gore-Tex technology, as you can see on the medial side of the shoe. Super crazy story about these is just because one day I met up with my friend Jason from school. We were talking about, well, context. Jason is one of my friends in grad school. We both enjoy basketball. We both enjoy sneakers, and we spotted a person wearing a pair of Salomons, like the XT6s. And I was like, oh yeah, like I want to pick up a pair. That would be super cool. Like the aesthetic is super nice. But I was trying to find a pair of XT6s on multiple different websites. I was not trying to pay over $200 for literally a hiking shoe. So I decided to wait, and I decided to pick these up because, one, I wanted a good rain shoe or / good hiking shoe, and that was literally perfect with this item, or with this shoe in general. I found them for a good deal from Nordstrom. Yeah, from the Nordstrom rack. I got these for $99, rounded up to $100, and that's super good in my opinion. It was $130. So I got a good, decent discount on it. It was also free shipping, so that was major. But yeah, these shoes would definitely be used and be in my rotation a lot during the upcoming fall season, and also winter, just because, again, waterproof. Snow is not going to come in. Rain is not going to come in. Sleet is not going to come in. So I'm pretty clutch, or I'll be well protected during like the muggier and like seasonal depression-y seasons of the year. So yeah, these shoes are going to definitely be used and worn a lot in my collection. Continuing on, before I talk about the next like 4 shoes I have, or next 3 shoes I have, continuing on, I want to talk to you about a different venture or different pathway that well, no pun intended, a different path that I want to go down in regards to growing this channel. Currently, I'm sitting at 435 subscribers. It is crazy to say that out loud because I can't even like name like 50 people off the top of my head right now. Maybe I could, but 50 people off the top of my head I can't really name. But having 435 people or 435 subscribers subscribe to my channel in regards to like they enjoy my content and want to see videos from me is something that is motivating, and also just like I want to continue to grow this community that I'm building on my channel. So with that being said, I'm going to try to incorporate different activities such as like my love for photography, fitness, basically like comic books and stuff like that, and just like basically allow this channel to grow and develop into something that is more a playground of like my experiences, a playground of just like all the fun that I want to like bring to my channel, but also just like incorporate into my personal, I guess, like community that I'm trying to build. Next up, we have a pair of Salehi Bembury Clarks. Actually, Salehi is a fantastic designer. He recently, if you are into basketball, he recently made a pair of Tyrese Halliburton 1 shoes from through Puma. Super cool, and like his design, like how his brain works and how he puts those ideas into something that's tangible is super cool to me. So I picked up a pair of, ooh, these are super sticky. I picked up a pair of, this is something completely different from my collection. I also really want to pick them up just because like my Jamaican heritage, in the sense of like Clarks is something, is like a big staple in my culture and just the Caribbean culture in general, but specifically in Jamaica, Clarks is like a major deal. So that was like another big driving factor of why I purchased these shoes. Also, I got them for a good deal. I got them on Salehi's website for a discounted price. So shout out to him for allowing that to happen, because I would not even like been aware of the shoe in general without it being available to purchase on his website. But yeah, super cool detail about it is just like how like the suede of the shoe, and also like this cool blue detail on the toe box of the shoe. It reminds me of like a Scooby-Doo type of vibe, like with the mystery van. But yeah, this is the shoe right here. Again, it's something completely different from any shoe that I've made on my or posted on my channel. But I'm definitely excited to try this shoe out and just make a good outfit with this. This is going to be definitely challenging, but I'm super excited to put my creativity to work and making the shoe pop within my outfit. So yeah, this is my 9th shoe that I recently picked up. Second to last, we have a pair of New Balance 730s. These are super cool in my opinion. I'm not quite sure on the colorway, but I'm just gonna call them like, again, the court purples type of vibe. But yeah, it's super zany and wacky. It has orange, Concord purple here. We have like black on the lateral side of the shoe, a hint of green, a hint of like a mustardy yellow or mustardy green type of vibe, like turquoise at the bottom, and orange to like seal off the look. I picked these shoes up with the idea of switching out the laces, and that's what I did. I switched them out to a pair of white laces. Comment down below which one looks better in your opinion, the black right here or the white. I'm not sure which one looks best. I might rock them just like this, like mismatch vibe, or might do a poll on Instagram and see what the people say. But I'm leaning a little bit more towards the white just for like experiment. I'm leaning more towards the white just for experimental purposes, but the black is a safe option. But I don't really enjoy doing the safe option with my outfits. I like to like experiment and like have like a little pizzazz with how I present myself outside. So yeah, I might lean a little bit more towards the white just because it looks a little bit more kooky, a little bit more crazy, and that's like the type of vibe like my outfits are primarily targeted towards. But yeah, this is the original, and this is the one that I switched out. But yeah, again, pick these shoes up from Hibbett Sports for a discounted price. I got these for like $88, I believe. Retail was like $130, $140. I was not trying to buy that, or I was not trying to flesh out that much money for a pair of New Balances. But if I can find a shoe for less than $90, I can't turn a blind eye. I have to pull the trigger and definitely cash out on them. The last sneaker I want to talk to you about is my Hoka Clifton 9s. These are actually a women's colorway. It's like a lavender lilac type of vibe. But yeah, I don't have the box anymore because I threw them out. Just because I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna ever sell these shoes. These are my running shoes, and that is the biggest factor of why I purchased them. I've been telling myself like, yeah, like I want to get back into running. I want to like basically just move my body and stuff like that. But I never took the initiative to buy a brand new pair of running shoes. So like, this was the perfect opportunity for me to do so. I picked these up from Hibbett Sports for I think $100 flat. Retail for the shoe is like 140, 100 and it's 130 plus. I know that. But yeah, I definitely wanted to pick up a good quality pair of running shoes. I bought a pair for my mom. Coincidentally, me and my mom were the same size, so I tried out those shoes once on the treadmill, and it was like I enjoy how responsive the shoe was and how supportive it was, because I have super flat feet, contacts, and yeah, running definitely, like running. So how can I say this? All right, I'm gonna use my my PT school knowledge so far. So when I run, my feet are super flat. So basically that means like I don't have a arch in my medial side of my foot. So you can basically say like a collapsed arch, right? So when when I run, like my foot pronates or goes more towards the medial side of my foot. So it's not really comfortable. Like I need a little bit more support. So with that, these Hokas give me that support and gives me that cushion and that security when I run. So like I could run like a mile or two and I feel like no discomfort in my foot, and it doesn't compromise my running technique and my form in general. So like this was a perfect pickup for me and my endeavors of like running again. So that's why I picked them up, and I'm super happy with them. It's kind of crazy that like these are women's shoes, because like regardless of women's shoes or not, shoes are shoes. Shoes don't really have a gender in general. But like I really enjoy this colorway. Like all the men's colorways are not this like pristine or just like how vibrant the shoe is or the colorway is. But yeah, I expect to see a lot of different things. I might incorporate running into my YouTube channel, just like my lifestyle in general. But yeah, these are the 11 sneakers that I recently picked up, excluding the Nike SB Escargot. Those were a gift. But outside of that, 11 sneakers that I recently picked up since my last time, or just basically in the last like, how do you say, like 6 months or last like 7 months of my life. These are the shoes I picked up. They all had a purpose in regards to what they mean to me and like how I want to utilize them in my fashion, I don't know, like expressiveness, I should say. But yeah, thank you for sitting down and listening to me yap, or just like seeing some cool sneakers that you can also pick up. All of these shoes that I showed you right now, they're easily accessible. You just have to go out there and just like do your research on them and find them on the web and just pick them up, or just go in store and just pick them up. So with that being said, thank you for sitting down with me, listening to me. I really appreciate it. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. A lot of videos will be posted very soon. Literally all the 11 sneakers that you see right now will be made. I will make a video on them, just because there's no reason for me to not do my, I guess like my patented reviews of my sneakers. And expect to see a lot of different content on my channel. As I mentioned throughout the video, a lot of creativity will be posted to the masses, and hopefully we will be able to grow together and grow this channel together. But thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and catch you guys very soon. Peace out.